just balked at the moment. I will just have to quickly put it back together. So what I've got is I have previously saved the settings for my Effect UI, so that I am able to just go in and go settings, import from settings, put that in there. Yes, and that then sorts out my LE force and all that. That goes up there, and then gets clicked off for the moment. Combat stats is off. This one needs to go over there. This one goes down there and turn that off. And that's Infarmer, which I move up here, and then show achievement tracker timer. Done. Right, I now just need to get back to my body, which is not corpse, which is written on there. My body is down there. All my sizes are off as well. Interface options, advanced. Take you down to. God, my inventory is huge. Yeah, most of my stuff I just run on 70%. I wish that there was a just sort of bar where you could just move everything 70% and then just tweak one or two things. It would make my life a lot quicker. Put that there. First target there, team 1 there, team 2 there. This is how Five Alive 2 looks, by the way. Scenario window there. Right, so back to the. Oh, that's right. I was getting my ass kicked in the bumper cars, wasn't I? Now the tricky thing is that when I res, I'm still going to be in there surrounded by bumper cars and a psycho clown. It's generally not a fantastic place to be. So let's. Didn't quite work. So I can now res. Just kite the clown for a little bit, if I can. You do actually move fastest when you're running straight, rather than strafing at all. Right, so. Oh, the reactions are terribly off. Fortunately, every time that you cast something long like that, then I get a few moments to then. I know I can. See, this is why I like having a fast cooldown on my impair. It just makes life quicker. Right, so I've now whooped that, and I want to get my ass out there. Ooh, 16 AP. What was I aiming for at the moment? Anybody remember? Bloodsport. Bloodsport's a lovely little passive. Basically, it means that I can apply Afflicted onto sort of pretty much everything. This will. I'm not going to put it on quite yet because I don't need it in my build yet. But it's a very useful passive to have available to you. So jump the fence. Oh, nameplates are all off. Name tags, everyone. Health bars, rather, everyone. Otherwise, you get very confused at the number of people who are apparently running around and they're NPCs, or are they? Who knows? Go to the Ferris wheel. Ooh, back to Ferris. From memory, there's a gap in the fence somewhere just a little further down here. And I've pulled some zombies. If there's not, then I can always just jump it, but I'm going to kill this scarecrow. Scarecrows with shotguns all have... Yeah, there's that gap in the fence. All have the nasty cone attack, which if it hits you, then it will impair you, which is generally a bad thing. So, quick bit of side story action. Search for the beast. Ah, now, remember I was talking about that Wendigo over at the side? Shockingly, that might be where it is. So, one Ferris wheel. Let's go back to the red one. Carnival of Thales. Ah, yeah, I have a suspicion that this is the one where it's all going to get a little bit weird. Ooh, weird, yay! You'll hopefully you'll end up recognising these 5 from the beginning of the game when you run through the bit in Tokyo. Free the laughter of children. Right. It's one of these moments where you look at it and you go, where the hell am I supposed to go now? Oh, don't want another one. And, oh, great, I failed. Oh, and that one's activated as well. Arse. These are the kind of situations where it's useful to have AoE damage. So I've got an AoE builder and a single target builder. And then I've got AoE... I've got one AoE blade consumer. I think that might... Yeah. So the laughter's going to be in there. Spectres either have weakness to physical damage, which is the purple one. He's now going to impair me. Or a weakness to magical damage. They cycle through it when they're out of combat. Once they're in combat, then they're locked to that particular type of damage. At the moment, I'm only using physical damage. So, apparently I need to actually go and get them all. Oh, blast, have I picked up them both? Ooh, rat. That was a mistake. Especially given that I'm doing melee, so I'm only actually in range of one of them. See how much less damage they're both taking? Now, there's no point in running away from these guys because they are using ranged attacks, and so they're just going to stand there and continue shooting me. However, this one, fortunately, is vulnerable to physical damage. Excellent, managed to get the impairment, and it... Phew! So, the laughter of children is now attackable. I'm going to heal up because there's always the chance that something's about to pop out and sort of trying to eat your face, really. Nope. So I'm just going to... I have freed the laughter of children. There we go. And now I'm going to follow the... that's actually the boogeyman, so... me and the boogie, out for a jog. Oh. Managed to avoid pulling a mob. That makes a pleasant change. Especially as here they all come. They came from behind. Not really. So that was actually far less painful than it could have been, which makes me immediately concerned. Nope. No, I thought that something was about to spontaneously turn up and eat me there. So if I run along this side, then hopefully I can skirt as many of the random... no, damn. Oh, too slow for the interrupt as well. Oh, bad day, bad day. 15 minutes, ooh. It's always fun to be on a bit of a timer. Right, so this time I has a werewolf to kill, Mr. Wolfilware, and I'm actually going to remember to switch to my longer elite stun. So it's a lovely, lovely impair that. And it's only on a 25-second cooldown. Yay! Okay, so where's this one going to go? This one's going to go up. Ah, of course. I hadn't actually realised that I was here. So, this fight is all about different phases. So, he's going to cast lots of different things. So, that's just don't stand in the big telegraph. So now, if I was standing far away from him, I would be taking loads of damage. He's now going to be casting some big AoE pulses to not stand in, and I screwed up my elemental force there, if you notice. And so, it's one of the times when a bit of range would be useful, but I wonder what that buff is. Immune to damage. Did he say immune to damage? Which it doesn't matter that I screwed up that thingy. Ringmaster of Souls. Now this one is nasty. So, so he's using a child's power at the moment. So yeah, that's a big AoE will stuff you up job. And so you break line of sight with him and survive. And the Boogeyman go down. Woo! Which means that I can grab the monocle. Apparently I forgot to resize my inventory. Settings, interface options, advanced. Oh, I changed tooltip scale. Doh. Okay, inventory scale. I like my inventory quite small, so let's go about that. Right, Winter's Monocle, awesome. Make a new bag. Use the pin to make the bag viewable when you've closed the inventory, by the way. So I'm going to put the monocle and the 2 bits of glass which I picked up earlier. And I've got a level 5 glyph reward bag, which has given me a physical and block rating. Yeah, screw that. I'm all about the damage. Now, I need to get out of here. So back through the portal I go. As it says, you can use passive abilities for any weapons in any build. And that's actually given me some penetration rating anima potions, which is quite nice. It's pleasant of them. Ooh. And that is an upgrade. Hooray for upgrades. Because frankly, I need them at the moment. So, I think I'm probably going to finish my search for the beast and then log off so that it's all nice and prepared for the hotfix which is going in. Hopefully it will sort out a load of the problems that people have been having accessing nightmares. Especially given the fact that we are specifically racing towards that goal. So there's Psychic Arnie over there. Now, I know from previous experience where all of these things are. You can do stuff like look it up on sites like tswdb.com. Unfair.co also has some information, but is slightly outdated now. tswdb.com is my personal favourite site. It's good for what ails you. And just, yeah, they've got information on pretty much every build that you might be wanting. And all the missions and guides, and it's run by lovely people. And the Secret World community has basically... It's actually my favourite MMO community out of every MMO that I've ever played, and I've played quite a few of them. Secret World lot are fluffy as hell. Seriously, if you find yourself ever in need of help, just ask the community, and And you will get some people who just sort of say no, but you'll also, in all likelihood, get lots of people who will sort of offer any aid and help that they can, which is really fantastic to see. And unfortunately, I'm not actually going to be sort of asking for help. Just check to no. See, here I could put on some defensive stats with that resilient effigy, but my fierce effigy is going to do more damage for me, so is actually the better option. And defensive stats at this gear level are a little bit of a joke. Just in order to actually get enough to be able to have an impact, you need quite a lot. Just a quick word about stats in the Secret World whilst I'm talking. There are lots of stats which sort of there are no particular guides to, just because in terms of the way that they work out, something like penetration rating will then translate into penetration chance. Seems completely normal, but that your penetration chance is then measured against your opponent's block rating. So if your opponent, and that can be either a mob in PvE, a boss, or even in PvP, you measure it against each other's block rating, and then that diminishes your penetration chance. So there's no sort of ideal curves or anything, because you may be able to get a really good chance at penetrating hits on a target which has low block rating, but the same pen rating would then suck against something which was really high on block. And sort of if you go into dungeons like Polaris or Hell Eternal, then some of those bosses do have really high block rating, and so you'll see far lower rates of penetrating hits. Crit is diminished by defense, and so if you have a target with high defense rating, they need more crit rating in order to critically hit them. Elemental Force will ignore defense; it'll just automatically crit. But crit power is is unaffected, and so you can actually see quite a interesting rate of expansion with crit power. But it's probably one of the weakest stats, because if you have low crit rating, then that diminishes the worth of crit power. Now, instead of just standing around here talking, I'm actually going to log off now and let them apply this hotfix. Hopefully it will be nice and quick. And let's see how much I've got played at the moment. And 5 hours 41. So I managed just over half an hour there. Thanks for watching. And